We're looking at a General Electric reel-to-reel tape deck. It's a solid state capstan drive, 2-speed. This unit has been repaired, and I want to show you, before we open it all up here, let's get the model number. Model number M-8090a, and I believe that date code is 1965, the 25th month. So, 25th week, excuse me. So there's, it's circa 1965. If that's a correct date code, we know it's June or July of 1965. 4D batteries. Has a DC 6-volt DC input, and built-in microphone. The earlier models of this had external microphone and control switch and a headphone jack, and this unit does not have a headphone jack anywhere on it, which is peculiar. Not sure why the later models would have excluded that. The little microphone here has a control switch on it. The interesting thing about this General Electric tape deck is that it only has a 4-transistor amplifier and very poor amplifier, and recording level is just this little neon bulb. I recapped it, replaced the capacitors in it, and there's only 4 capacitors that needed that I replaced. They were all a little bit leaky, and so the audio level was very poor on this unit when I first tested it, and I'm sorry I didn't get a video of the quality before I actually rebuilt it. But let me give you some idea of the volume level now. Alright, so obviously the speed is not set correctly, so let's just check that right now. So if you'll notice here, I pulled the little cover off. You'll notice here is a little 3D printed capstan sleeve. The original capstan sleeve is missing, and so I just designed and printed a capstan sleeve, and that goes right here on the capstan pin. Slides right over the capstan pin and changes, of course, the diameter. So now when we play,
Idiot from Winston-Salem area, North Carolina, and whoever is listening to this, I am 60 years old, soon to be 61, and I've been a technician for 50 years, working on little electronics and all kinds of stuff.
And we're testing the recording level now to see how it indicates on the recording level indicator. So we'll play back a recording that we made on the Craig 212, if you recall, on a previous video, and a link to that video will be posted at the end of this recording. So let's just play back a segment of some music.
Craig tape recorder.
Definitely not too impressive. We'll compare it to the Craig here in just a moment, just so you have an A-B comparison. So you can see the audio quality is superior on this other unit. This was one of the downfalls of this particular model. They had several models, the 8000, the 8010, 8080, 8090, I don't know what other, however many more models they had. They didn't seem to improve the audio quality at all. The transport mechanism seems to work okay. The warble and the flutter, the wow and flutter that you're hearing probably is due in part because of the quality of this print. It's a little bit rough, and I didn't even bother to sand it down after I printed this little sleeve to change the speed. But in any case, it does have a sleeve now, and so it's capable of playing both speeds, 1/7/8 and 3 3/4. Well, that's it for the demo of the GE model M8090, and I hope you enjoyed this series of videos on these reel-to-reel tape recorders.